the cheat code for being confident at the Christmas parties. There's 18 weeks to Christmas, so let's just get right into this one. So has 2024 been one of them years where you had all the ambitious dreams at the start of the year, and as this happens to the majority of the population, a few weeks go by and then you give it all up? And you're already telling yourself there's no point to try and get back in shape because summer's nearly over, Christmas is approaching, you're not going to have those summer holiday photos, and you're just thinking to yourself, I'm just going to start again in January. And the motivation's just completely down the drain. But I'm here to tell you that it's not too late. But I'm going to be straight with you. There's 18 weeks until Christmas. In 12 weeks, you can get a life-changing result. But we don't actually have that much competition because I promise you, most people are just happy doing the bare minimum. And 99% of people have already dropped off and they're going to wait till Christmas to start new again for the same goals that they were telling themselves that they were going to achieve last year, and they just never happen. So how badly do you want it? Because as I've just stated there, everyone around you is so lazy. So with a little bit of consistency and action, you'd be surprised what you'll be able to achieve. How do I think you're going to do it? It's time to seriously dial in on your routine. See, like, imagine walking into the Christmas parties or the going out for drinks with your work or your family, your friends that you haven't seen for a while, and everyone's noticing the shape that you're in and giving you the little compliments. Like, how good is that going to make you feel? People appreciate your hard work. The thing is, most people, because we all know getting in shape is quite difficult. If it was so easy, why is everyone not doing it? But people will just try and do this for 2-3 weeks, and then because they don't see the results, they'll just go back to their normal life because comfort is easy. Our mind is programmed to choose comfort. So do not let that weakness come into your mind. What I keep saying is, see, when you feel nervous about something or you're a little bit scared to do it, that's exactly when you should do it, because on the other side of that, that is where progress and growth will lie. So let's not let this comfort limit our growth, okay? When something gets difficult, we just have to dial in. And like I said, we know this is where the growth lies. So how do we act? We act now. How many times are you fucking going to keep saying to yourself, I'm going to start tomorrow? Tomorrow comes around and then it never actually happens. Like, you have to just take action. I'm not going to sit and lie to you. The first couple of weeks are going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. But if you want to get in shape, you need to just get yourself to the gym and eliminate the distractions that are keeping you behind. If it is scrolling too much at night time, you're staying up too late, then you can't get to the gym in the morning. Are you waking up with just speaking to yourself so negatively that you can't do it? Choosing comfort. But the main thing is, you've got to understand, why are you doing this? Why? When your why is so deep, it's hard to ever give up. For me, like, I know I can never give up. I had 2 brain bleeds and I've been given a second chance at a crack at the whip, and I have to push forward. So when you have a deep why, it's hard to ever not feel motivated. But the thing is, a goal without a time frame is literally just a dream. And this is why most people will just work at their comfort zone. But we know it's 18 weeks till Christmas. So we have to put ourselves ahead of the game and walk into 2025 with a head start, because this is why the things that you've tried before every January, telling yourself you're going to kickstart and keep pushing forward, but each year you're putting yourself in a worse and worse position, and that's why it's getting harder and harder and harder. If you don't start now, it's not going to happen. And like I said, 10% of people are literally like, they're working at like nowhere near their potential. And this is where you've got to change, okay? And there's nothing more rewarding than doing the thing that you say that you're going to do. In life, one of the only things that we really have is having our word. And when you say you're going to do something and you get it done, that's what helps you build the confidence. That's what helps the compounding consistency day in, day out, because you know that you're actually doing the thing that you said you're going to do. Because see, when you sit and say to yourself the night before, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to do this, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to eat healthy, I'm going to go to that gym class, and then you don't do it, and then you keep doing that to yourself, that's when the negativity comes into your mind, and then you really start to self-doubt yourself and believe, am I actually even capable of doing this? So at first though, the main thing is don't worry about the results, because you're going to make mistakes along the way, but the only way you ever get better at anything is by putting in the work. And stop waiting for perfect, because perfect doesn't exist. My version of perfect could be completely different to yours. So perfect does not exist. There is no such thing as the perfect time. There's always going to be a difficult time or a good time to start. So the good thing is true satisfaction is knowing at the end of the day that you've done the things that you said you're going to do. I know I've already touched on that. And you go to bed at night saying, I've ticked off the list that I said I was going to do. And like it says here, it's not about the results, it's about the person that you are becoming. Everyone's so fixated on the end goal. Yes, it's great, the biceps, the abs, the looking good, the compliments, but what is the real goal is about becoming the person that you have to be to get to that result and enjoying that process daily. And last thing, guys, who cares what anyone thinks? Like, when was the last time that you said, I'm going to go all in and dial in on something? It's probably been an extremely long time. So yeah, listen, anyone who's going to give you negative feedback anyway, they're just giving you negative feedback because you're doing the things that they are too scared to do, or just don't even have the confidence to push forward with. So hate never comes from above, and you got to do what's best for you. Opinions, good or bad, are irrelevant. Okay, so guys, if you feel like you're benefiting from this video and you feel like you want to be around like-minded people, have a look at my Calendly link below if you want to discuss working one-on-one with me. Also, I have created a free school community group where I'm going to be posting daily value in there every single day on things going with personal development, and drop me a follow on Instagram. Peace out, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Oosh!